his car oil changed and serviced or whatever. And the place that he took it to did the service on it. And then he got back in the car afterwards. And after he got back in the car, he said the car had like a smell to it. And it wasn't like an oil smell or like a smell from them doing any service. So the car smelled like smoke and BO.
Oh, God.
And he was telling me, he's like, I'm pissed. He goes, I get in a car and the car smells like smoke and BO. And I don't even know how long the car was actually getting serviced. But he said that it was obviously from whoever the person was that was servicing the car that they, had a smell to them. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever had that happen to you where you get either get your car valeted or you bring it in to go get fixed, or somebody's driving and you lend it to somebody and it comes back and it's got their smell all over it? Even a police stinking. Paul? Can you hear me? Why would he hang up?
And find hookups or friends with benefits online. Yeah, the dating scene. I never have any luck. Everything's always behind a paywall. I really don't even want to continue along this route because I'm fed up with today's women in general. I'm sick of the drama and the head games. When my wife moves out, I'm debating whether or not I should just get a high-end sex doll for my intimacy and companionship to rebuild my confidence and self-esteem. Okay, so then that was going to be my point too. That's not going to fix any kind of
Doll? Your self-esteem with a doll?
To me, it's going to kill it every time.
Kill it.
Yeah, it's going to kill it.
You'll regret it every single time.
Yeah, and the money, I mean, you need the money, man. It's not worth it. You can buy, if you want to like build up stuff because you haven't had like actual sex in a long time, go get yourself like a fleshlight or something. You don't have to go full, you have to go crazy.
High-end sex doll.
You don't have to go crazy with it.
Maybe
And the
spending
thing
money on a
is,
therapist.
well, that too.
I see that, but figure out why you pick women like that.
Because you don't want to be happy. You don't really like happiness.
Yikes.
That's just the truth.
You don't want to be happy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that give it a minute too. Give it a minute. Like be divorced for a while. And just give it a minute. And like maybe just adjust, concentrate on yourself for a bit.
Yeah, don't buy a doll right away.
it's heavy. It's like 45 pounds. You gotta like drag it around.
And
it's hard
you
to maneuver.
have to clean it.
You got to
right?
drag it to the sink.
Yeah, cleaning it. Yeah, it comes with like a little, if you guys have a kid, like a bulb syringe like for their nose. Try to use that to kind of, reverse the process, but it's not going to get everything.
No.
And
My God.
and I bought it and I've thrown it away because it's so annoying to clean. But then I bought another one, and same exact thing. I got super excited, used it, I was done, and I'm like, crap, now I gotta clean it, or I can just get rid of it and waste tons of money. And then plus, when you're getting rid of it, it's really sketchy because I have to like,
Right, just like a time.
Yeah, you gotta duct tape it like crazy. I duct taped it to cover it up. I put it in a duffel bag, and I waited for it to read it. Exactly.
Hide it like
And I found a dumpster, found a desolate dumpster, dumped it, and ran with my car. It's bad, so I highly do not recommend it to anyone wondering.
See, like I'm glad that he called in, because to me, like if I heard that story and I was on the fence, I would be like, okay, no. I'm not doing
Dating
that.
seems easier than that.
For sure. No. Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
Really appreciate it.
Like,
But I like that the cleaning process was like, I gotta get rid of this thing.
I mean, it's kind of like you with a broken dishwasher. You just
Right.
toss it out.
Yeah.
It's already broken dishwasher.
Yeah.
So, Jason's still stuck on one thing.
Yeah, I just never thought about like having to suck it out. It's one of those little things.
Suck it out.
That's enough to turn you right off.
Snot sucker.
Yeah, I think I came up with a different system.
I'll just say, you're not getting everything as he said, and so stuff can grow in there.
Your own stuff.
Your own stuff.
Your own stuff, but then like, mold and bacteria, if you don't get it completely clean.
I don't know what you're allowed to do. I'm pretty sure you could get the thing wet. I'd take her right into the shower. And then I would,
You can shower with her.
I think
Like a little,
post-section.
Stop.
It goes around to-
Whoa, what are you doing? You start with something.
She gets all trapped in your
You know.
backyard. Oh, yeah, no. But yeah, you gotta blast it out with like a high-power water.
Power washer. You need a power washer out of those things.
How deep the cavity like really was.
I take it straight to the garage.
Yeah, power wash. It's just a lot, It's a lot of stuff, and I get it. This guy's been in misery for a long time. Settle in.
I think that's good advice. Listen, hey, whatever
Start
everyone
doing
does
some stuff.
is up to them, but you do need to adjust to your life without being married before you decide that you're just going to give up women for life and go sex doll.
Yeah,
Because he says there at the end, I'm not shy or socially awkward. I have no problem talking to women. I'm just sick of women. I'm sick of being hurt. I'm sick of being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
It's happened my whole life, and I've worked my ass off for everything I have.
he loves cocaine women.
Right.
And, he loves the women that are as bad for you as cocaine is. And it's tough when that's your thing. Because just like a Diet Coke woman, is not exciting, right? He wants heroin.
Right.
He wants cocaine.
Alcoholic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he just wants someone way more intense than someone who's probably like normal and wouldn't cause any trouble.
I was caught up thinking about what was going on with that call. Did he say that he bought another?
Yes, he
Yes,
did.
he bought two.
He bought two.
And then once again he used
He
it
did the
and
same
was
thing.
like, I gotta tape her all up.
What a waste of money.
So yeah, he quits them right away.
Yeah.
But then he goes back.
Yeah.
Don't go back for a third.
No, I would. I think if I was in his boat, like my advice to him is just start buying butts. Just get
Bits, just buy bits.
get that butt.
He likes to pose them and do all sorts of crazy things, right?
He likes it all.
Appreciate him sharing his story.
I
Yes,
do,
it's
big
calling.
time.
It's brave to call
It
in
is.
Super brave.
It is.
help that guy out.
But yeah, I hope the sadness aspect of it, because I think there's huge post-nut regret with a sex doll. Like it's all great until you're done, and then you're like, oh my god.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, when you gotta get a toilet brush out.
Well, guys, especially if you think that it's going like this is going to build my confidence up. Like that's what I'm concerned about with the guy who emailed.
Yeah, get that
He
part.
thinks like, well, he hasn't done anything sexually probably in a just settle into it. See what life has in store. Start doing some stuff with your 13-year-old. Go do.
Yeah, maybe focus on her.
Go do stuff. You know, go do stuff. You know, there will be other people around. You know, you definitely do have to adjust to, you know, divorced life alone. You're not even there yet. No. Get through that. See how it goes for a while. And then if you want to get a sex doll, if you still aren't convinced, I mean, dude, it's your money, your life. And listen, the longer you wait, the better they get. Soon they're just going to walk themselves into the shower and clean themselves off. That'd be great. If that happens, that's what the lazy baby's waiting on. I mean, once that happens, the self-cleaning model. I am for sure 100% done. All right, next email that came in to email@davidcheckthefreak.com says, so this weekend I have to fly out of town to take care of a family member who's having surgery. Only been on a few days, but my wife's already thinking the worst. She has it in her head that I'm going to spend my downtime seeking out someone to cheat with, or that I already have someone on the side. Now, I'll admit, I may not be the best husband, but I'm far from the worst. And I thought we were in a good place right now. Apparently not. Other than reassuring her and keeping in regular contact with her, I really don't know what else I can do to ease her worries. It's like she's made up her mind that this is a foregone conclusion, and I'm already guilty of something that hasn't even happened, and won't happen, by the way. So guys, what can I do about this?
Has it happened before?
That's my question. It seems like it has.
Like it has.
Once you've done it to someone, or someone else has cheated on her, maybe not you. Oh, yeah, that happens a lot too. Like, for me to come out and say, oh, you know, like, I know I'm not the greatest guy in the world, like, I would assume that I'm saying that because I've made some pretty bad decisions that have been found out.
Giving her reason not to trust you.
And I think the only way to say it is, hey, listen, like, I will FaceTime you every single night until I go to sleep. If that's what it takes, I understand. To me, it's not even worth staying in a thing
tough.
where people feel that way, but I come from a different mindset now. Like, so, I don't know. Like, to me, the only thing you can really do is, like, be like, you can watch me fall asleep if you want. Like, I'm just going to sleep. When you don't have trust, I don't understand how
really
you
hard.
continue a relationship. I'd also, like, send a selfie of myself. Like, what do you think this is bringing in? You think this is killing it out here? Well, maybe he's a good-looking dude. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she's, you know, one of those women that is hard on herself, and there could be all sorts of different issues at play. Listen, and I do know guys that they can't even, like, talk to somebody. Like, if someone was like, oh, does anyone know where the closest CVS is? They can't even be the one to answer that. They can't. And it is usually from fear of stuff that has gone on in the past. Not necessarily even them. That's what I'm saying. It may not be this guy. It could be previous guys. It could be other people. It always leads, though, whenever we talk about something like this, people assume she's the one. There's several things. It's obvious, guys. She's cheating on him. That's why she's so worried. Classic signs of her being the cheater. I mean, I get it. There is something to that, like the projection of, like, you're going to do this to me because I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, there is something to that. I don't. What the fuck? This doesn't strike me as that. No, I mean, information. I don't know, sentences in this guy's whole
Fuck, that's a pleasure. Laptop full of pain.
Like Chuck said, just, you know, be in contact with her as much as possible. It's an unfortunate situation when you don't have trust. Like we say, it's hard to continue. That's like literally a huge part of any relationship. Yeah. Set up the old webcam, live stream your whole night. You can live stream my whole night. What a boring night. Oh my God. Oh, look, we have he's getting up. Where's he going? He went to the fridge. Oh, he's getting another drink. And now he is eating pretzels. Yeah, man, you gotta figure this one out. Sorry, dude. I don't know how you convince someone who doesn't trust you that they should trust you. Man, it sucks to just be involved in something where, like, someone doesn't trust you in that way. It's just really, really hard. It makes life hard.
Yeah.
All right, the next one that came into us here says, well,
because I'm amazed at how much people talk about other people behind their backs, but in front of people who they know are mutual friends. So I share a house with 2 friends, and they're dating each other. It's getting awkward, though, because the moment one of them leaves the house, the other bends my ear and talks about them. Not only does this give me concern for my future living situations, it's freaking awkward hearing them shred each other in confidence at one moment and act all lovey-dovey the second the person comes back. It's at the point now where I'm honestly considering finding a new place to live and letting them both know what the other is saying about them before telling them I'm moving out. Should I just move out and let them have at each other? Or do I owe them the courtesy of letting them each know where they really stand? I could easily cause their breakup, and I'm tempted. What do you guys think?
Boy, I don't want to cause anyone's breakup. I just don't. I don't want to have any kind of hand in it.
In the middle of that.
I'd be so annoyed. But at the same time, I think I moved in with a couple. And then I am like, they're free.
Right, maybe they weren't a couple.
Right, but then okay, so like I'm living with a couple. When one of them leaves and the other one is just gonna talk to you about them all the time. I think get out of there.
I don't know. I don't rip my wife apart when I speak to other people.
You might not rip them apart, but there might be little things. And like, if I was living with you and Amber, I would know a lot more about you and Amber than, you know what I mean? Like, I would be like, I would know like a little quirk that you have, and I would know one that like Amber has, and you might leave, and Amber might be like, Dave, I didn't wrap the hose the right, like whatever it is, just the silliest little thing, and I'm like, yeah, no, I know. I would never put the hose away. You know what I mean? Like, it would just be, he's in that situation. Like, I'd want out of there. But I also don't understand, like, I'm gonna spill all the tea and get people to break up. Oh, just let
Like we say, you don't want to hear it too. You know, like when they start talking to you. Yeah, that's between you two. I don't want to be in the middle and just stop it. And then find a place to move.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
It's awkward. Right?
They probably talk about him.
Probably,
100%.
definitely.
Yes.
100%.
They probably can't stand him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. You can't get involved in someone else's relationship. Like,
No.
that's
Break them up.
why would you?
No.
If they wronged you in some way, it's a really bitter, crazy thing to do.
Yeah, like to me, when someone wants to break someone else up,
They want that person.
yes, I always think that.
Jealous, yeah.
They're like, oh man, that guy's a bad boyfriend, and I'd be a better boyfriend. Wow, you guys should break up. Like she really hates him. Like, analyze yourself. Are you interested in this other person, whichever side it's on? And be honest with yourself, or just get the hell out of there.
Wouldn't it be a nightmare living with a couple?
Yes, I would never.
Oh my God.
I think, like, Chuck, imagine you took a couple in right now. I just think, because then you'd really kind of be in another relationship in a weird way, right?
Yeah.
You'd be sucked into all their stuff.
Fights and
You'd hear all their sex, you'd hear all
fights.
their fights, you'd have to deal with all their bitching.
Oh man, I can barely listen to anyone's stories. Like, I really can't. I still have to hear stories, and then I'm always met with this. You're not even listening. Like, no, I'm not, because I just don't care about anyone else's life. I just don't. I don't. I wish I did. I can't.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
If you can afford to live on your own, you should be living on your own.
Yeah, that's what's tough.
If you're financially strapped,
I
have to
know,
be. I get it.
If he took on 2 roommates, he can't afford to rent. It changes everything when it becomes the couple and a single person dynamic.
Right.
Like when I lived with my roommate, if there was ever any kind of like, hey, I think my boyfriend is going to move in, it would have been like, well, then I'm like,
want to be in the middle of that.
I'm just, oh my God, terrible.
Yeah.
Because generally when you just live with each other, if someone gets a boyfriend, lease, which is great, but they still pay the rent.
So no, don't get involved.
Well,
Do get out. You need to get out of that situation, obviously.
yep. Be honest with yourself. You into the guy? You into the girl? Which one are you
Maybe
into?
you're into one of them if you really wanted to break up.
But leave.
Get your own place.
Yeah.
You know, find other roommates. And one more here. Not so much a question, but a situation kind of similar with roommates a bit. This happened to me, and I could think of no one else I could share it with but you guys, he says. So my girlfriend and I have been together since 2017. We don't have kids or anything. We do have nieces and nephews. I'm 41. My girlfriend is 52.
Okay.
Her 21-year-old niece moved in recently.
Okay.
We all have a great relationship. We do kind of act like a family. My girlfriend and the niece were out shopping, so I had some alone time.
Okay. It's getting weird.
I was doing some dirty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The girlfriend texted me saying they were going to head home soon. I panicked for a second, but I realized, oh, they're like 45 minutes away.
Oh no.
I'm good. I kept the party going.
Jesus.
About 15 minutes later, I hear a jiggle on the main door handle
What am I doing to myself?
and keys jingling.
What kind of rig have I got set up?
Well, I've got porn on the TV, a fleshlight, lube, towels, and I'm naked.
It's too much.
It's too much.
And you gave them a warning. They
Yeah,
said they
hold
were
on.
on our way. Wrap that up.
I softly yelled, this horribly desperate, "Wait! Wait!" I did manage to clean everything up in a couple of seconds, but it is still so weird and awkward. Thankfully, my girlfriend now laughs about it, and apparently the niece is naive and has no idea what happened.
Okay, well then this is much better than I thought.
Me too.
You know, I thought the niece for sure was like separate car and she walked in. So if it's not that would be horrible.
21-year-old
I mean,
niece.
there's no. That
Sees you
is
in this
so weird.
setup. What an ordeal he has going on. He really sexed himself up.
Yeah.
You don't always have time for the full production.
Exactly.
Right?
That's
You
a
gotta
production.
Tee your things up.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't always
Yeah.
set up the whole set. Got all of his stuff.
He did. He built a rig for it. He put the towels down. He
She
shoved
built
the
a
flashlight
rig.
in it. Put it at the perfect
He
height.
built a rig.
The TV is
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
I like her analogy.
all the time, man.
Funny, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. You got a phone.
He's like, I know I'm dumb, guys. I know it's my fault. I'm just sharing this to remind everyone, never let your guard down.
I think once you're given a heads up, you should just instantly pack it all in. Just pack it all in.
Make the finish happen and wrap it up.
Pack it up. You know, it's just so dangerous. I don't understand when you live with other people or whatever, just even building a rig. I don't understand it. You don't have time.
No, there's no way.
I operate like it's a spy operation.
Yes.
I send a follow-up text to make sure that you're gone. I peek out the curtains and I'm like, okay, how did the traffic? How's the traffic? You know, wait about 15-20-minute buffer. And it's still quick.
Turn around in case you forgot
That's
something.
it.
I mean,
Right,
you
yeah.
need a buffer.
Yeah.
There
Track
she-
'em. Track 'em. Yep. Track her on the phone. Yep.
The location finder, find my
Well, exactly. Well, you can. You're just trying to make sure people are safe.
Yeah, you get there safely. The landmark, you know, where did you just pass?
Good to know. Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah. Set up the production lotion.
If you ever want to reach us, email
what's your
at
number?
daveandchuckthefreak.com. It's email at daveandchuckthefreak.com. When we come back in a moment, how did a guy risk his life for a stranger's? Are they cracking down on those Nudify apps? And how did a cat manage to make the journey from China to Minnesota
That's a long way.
by itself?